Well, good morning, good morning, good morning. Let me first say, if you haven't just subscribed to the channel, subscribe. You'll be one of the 25, only the 25 of new subscribers from August 11th till I get to over 1,000. That would 25 more subscribers, so 977 plus 25. Figure out the math. And you have to email me with a picture of a screenshot of the day that you subscribed. So far, I only got one, Ocean Ways Piper. So the others haven't sent me anything. So Ocean Ways Piper, if nobody else sends anything to me, is going to be the winner of that second drawing, the second goal. Other than that, I thought we were going to have rain today. So had breakfast this morning. Da-na-na-na. Sounds like a blues song, like Mike the Briar Blues. Got out of bed. Da-na-na-na. Couldn't shake the ache. Da-na-na-na. It all in my head. Don't let me go on. Anyhow, no, I haven't been drinking. And there ain't no wacky tobacco in here. But I got up, ate some breakfast, and thought, why not cut the grass? So I just did the riding mower. Our front yard's huge. You probably hear in the background somebody else is cutting their grass. My neighbor across the street was out at 6:30 this morning cutting his. I don't care. I'm up. And so I'm taking a break. Me and Merle went in a truck, went downtown, got some fuel for the lawnmowers. And after breakfast, I decided to smoke some more of that Dublin I got in yesterday. But this time I smoked it in a filtered hose pipe. I smoked it in my custom built. And I didn't like it that way. My hair's all messed up. It was okay. I like it better in a filtered pipe. But it was stronger. I smoked it through. It was okay. Really strong without a filter. Like I was saying yesterday, some people call 4. I might call 5. See, to me, mild spicy food is hot spicy food. So, it's on how you look at it. So anyhow, smoked that in my custom belt. Enjoyed a cup of coffee. Got a cup of coffee here. In my Penn State mug, sad to say, the Big Ten Conference, along with, I think, 4 other conferences, opted out of football this season. They said they're calling a postponed fall football season. I am so sick of this virus. Life needs to go on. 99.96% recovery rate. I think the statistics were 18 million that they know of have contracted it. 0.04% have died in America. Not 18 million in America. 18 million worldwide. Okay? I think it's 8 million worldwide that died from it. You hold my pipe. Listen, convince me that this isn't political. This thing is no worse than any other virus we get. We're in a political year. This is going to be a very important. We don't get political on OITPC. I do on my channel. This is going to be a very important election year. Very important for the United States. Just like it was for Russia, just like it was for Britain, United Kingdom, excuse me. Anyhow, so I won't get on that. I'm not going to go on that. But I just wanted to put up a quick video because I got to grab the bucket of bird seed. I got to go around and do my chores. I'm learning this week to limit myself as to how much I do each time I do it. It's very hard for me. I'm supposed to turn, when I turn, I'm supposed to turn like this. I'm not supposed to turn my head as much. When I turn my head a lot, that's when I start having a lot of pain. When I'm standing on my feet a lot, then that's when I start having a lot of tension and muscle spasms. It sucks. If any of you know what it's like to have chronic pain, it literally sucks. Or health issues. I'm not one to just sit around. I don't like it. I hate it. I hate it. So, I will suck it up some days. Some days I'll just lay around. It's my life. It's the way it's going to be. Till I can get past a point, I just need to get more upper body strength. I've got to get past that point. Old Merle, he's laying on the concrete. Coolest spot. Actually, it's not too bad today. It's just a little muggy out. It's overcast. But it's not bad. Humidity level's not up too high. Oops, sorry about that. Should have put that on silent and I didn't. So I'm waiting for my weed eater to come in, so I can go pick it up at the Walmart. I'm going down that there Walmart. I'm gonna wear my Walmart outfit and I'm gonna go in there and get me some of that weed eater. Let's not make fun of Southern people. Because if it were up to me, I'd be living in the South. That was where my truck route was every time I was on over the road. When I did over the road, I always picked the South. Love the South. Love the people there. Love the life down there. It's a simpler life. Southerners get it, man. They get it. They get hospitality. They get friendship. They get caring about your neighbors. They just get it. So when I imitate a Southerner, it ain't to make fun of anybody. Imitation is the sincerest form of flattery. It's because I highly respect people from the South. Kind of wish I was one. When I was born here, that's where the good Lord had me born. And I am. I'm a Yankee. I'm a Yankee that wants to be a Southerner. I want to be a rebel. So, coming up to mid-August, dog days of summer, and this has been the hottest summer I think we've had in a long time. and it's a good thing. Reminds me of the summers of my youth. We used to have hot summers. Man, some hot. I mean, in the 90s, every day, like we've had this year for over a month, we've had, a hot summer. Like in the 90s and heat index, bringing it up into the upper 90s and above into three digits, So it just reminds me of my childhood. And then those locusts, that you hear them every now and then in the background. Actually, I got a locust shell down there, cicada, whatever you want to call it. I'm going to grab that off a tree and I'll show it to you in my next video. I think they're cool. When we were kids, we used to hunt them. We used to look for them everywhere. And what I'm finding is, I'm finding them after they come out of the shell. They live very short lives, and I'm finding them on the ground. They'd make a good fishing lure, probably. Probably take them, run a hook through them, and take them down the creek and float them on top of the water. I don't know. Maybe they would, maybe they wouldn't. I should try it. But I'll grab the shell off the tree I saw down there this morning when I was cutting. But I got to get back to cutting the grass. The rest of it's all with the push mower. Self-propelled. I was kind of hoping my weed eater come in. Got some more chores to do out in the back. I gotta put bird feed and all the bird feeders and out in the back 40. And got to do some more outside chores, and then I gotta get some woodwork stuff done. I got someone that is interested in a dresser that I'm working on. There go my neighbors. They're all old. All my neighbors are old. So I'm praying that God forbid anything happens to them. Their homes are all really nice, so I know that it'll at least be some nice people come in. It's a terrible thing to say, but just hoping some nice people come up. So I'm working on a design for landscape. I gotta call a township, find out what I gotta do to get permits to get my shed put in. Well, one neighbor tells me I'm gonna have problems. I don't think I am, but he says I am. I don't know. I gotta look through some catalogs. Horticulture is a new hobby for me. I'm looking through some catalogs for some plants to plant around the house. Useful. I like colorful flowers, I do, but I want to have some useful plants mixed in there. And I want to be able to plant. I got plans for a big garden out back, a raised garden, and I'm gonna put up some stuff so the deer don't get in there. I mean, it's gonna be raised. You think 30 inches high, because it runs along a bank. Backfill it with topsoil. And then I'm going to plant cucumbers, potatoes, radishes, wild lettuce, carrots, because we like carrots. My wife wants basil, oregano, stuff like that. And we're going to try watermelon, I think, for next year. But I got to get it all done before the fall. And then I got to find out. I got to read up on each one of these things to find out when do you plant. Because I'm new to it. I got over 2 pounds of fish sitting in the freezer. Nowhere near enough what I need. Hoping to get some deer meat, some pheasant meat, some other game. Catfish I can fish for all year round, so that's not a big deal. When it's cold, I go fishing. So we can eat the meat that I provide and the plants that we grow in the garden. That's less that I have to buy from the store. Think about what they put in the store. Go on and read about how long it takes before Walmart puts their meats out. They inject them with a preservative. Chemicals, folks, chemicals. The minimum amount they keep them in storage is 6 months before they put them out. 6 months. And they preserve them. I don't let any meat sit for 6 months in the freezer. None. It gets eaten. We date everything. And make sure. So, horticulture, planting things. I'm gonna enjoy that. I'm just gonna live off the land as much as I can. So they say, as they say. I was watching a really cool YouTube. It's on YouTube. Look up American Hollow, and it's about this family that HBO did a series on back in 1999, and it's really cool. It follows this family for a year, and they live in the mountains of Appalachian Mountains, in Kentucky. Really good documentary. And then there was another one about a town. I have to remember the name of it. It's in Robbinsville, North Carolina, Western North Carolina, and they're like 20 years behind the rest of the country when it comes to things, and the people want it to stay that way. Simple way of life. That's what I say. That's why I love the Southern folks. Simple way of life. Majority of the Southern people from the South, majority of them, and I'm talking the Deep South, they're just laid back and nothing can get them fired up. They just let things roll off their back. So, pretty cool stuff. So you can check them out. American Hollow. YouTube. Just look that up on YouTube. American Hollow. I'm not going to put it in the description box. A lot of cars cutting through here this week. They got a couple of roads shut off because they're blacktopping them. So everybody's zipping through here this week. Can't wait till that stuff's done. Anyhow, I got to get back to work. Y'all have a good day. And I'll see you on the next one. Light 'em up.